Welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Justin Riley, and we have a terrific show for you today. You won't want to miss it, so stay tuned. First guest today, Nancy Nigel from Playthings Toy Store. You have brought quite a spread. First of all, welcome to the program.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you inviting me.
Yes, and this is just really, really cool stuff here. Talk to us a little bit about Playthings Toy Store. How long have you guys been in business?
This will be our 29th year. We opened in May of '86 on the northeast side of town, and in 1994 we moved to Hilldale, and we've been there ever since.
Very cool. And I mean, obviously you've got a lot of cool stuff here. Tell me a little bit about your store.
Well, we refer to ourselves as a specialty toy store, and we carry a wide range of toys that normally you don't find in the big box stores. We carry baby clothes and baby shoes that have great design, prints, and patterns. We're always on a mission to try and find toys with play value that help kids learn while they're having fun. And we belong to ASTRA, which is the American Specialty Toy Retailers Association, and they are an organization that helps us advocate the importance of play and child development. And also as ASTRA Specialty Toy Stores, we get together every year and nominate and award best toys for kids, and we show those at our show the winners of those at our neighborhood toy store day event the second Saturday in November.
Very cool. And I think some parents sometimes often forget that, really when kids play, that's their way of learning.
It's
and
vital.
So having a toy that really helps enhance that experience as much as possible is really important to have.
Absolutely.
So, well, let's get to the good stuff here. Tell me about some of the toys that you carry in your store.
Okay. We always love to find eco-friendly toys or toys that are made from sustainable materials, such as these. These are wood toys from Plan Toy.
Yeah.
Also, we have some baby toys that are...
Here, let's hold these up a little bit.
Okay.
Here. Yeah, we'll hold.
Baby toys from Green Sprouts that are made of organic cotton and natural dyes.
Very cool.
And we also are big advocates of STEM toys, which is an acronym for toys that promote learning in science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yes.
And more recently, they have been referred to as STEAM toys with the A added for the arts.
For the arts.
Which I am especially a fan.
Absolutely.
I think it's very important in the development of children.
Yeah. So what else do we have here? I mean, talk to us about some of the more popular items.
These are STEAM, some samples of STEAM toys.
Okay.
This is Snap Circuits from Elanco, and it teaches you about circuitry, and you can make your own light show in this kit.
Very cool.
These are two kits from Thames and Cosmos. This one is a gyrobot. You make different models that teaches you the physics behind the gyroscope. And this one is a kit that you build your own wind turbine to learn about the renewable energy sources.
Wow.
And these are some other for the little budding engineer. These are kits that use propellers and gears. And they also are designed that you can use things from around your house, like this one shows the macaroni and cheese box. And then a little more sophisticated engineering set that has 10 points of connection.
Sure.
So there are a lot of different ways you can build this, where normally bricks only have two places that they connect.
Right.
Yeah.
Very cool. And as I understand it, that some of the toys that you carry were nominated for the Best Toy for Kids of the Year award.
Right. These are the nominations this year, just some of them.
Okay.
And the winners won't be announced probably for another month. But this is a game by Ravensburger called Bugs in the Kitchen, and it's got a little battery-operated bug that works its way through the maze, and you have to get it out of the kitchen. It's real fun. This is called, from Frat Brain, it's called Joinks, and it's a toy that has flexible benders, so it really makes it endless possibilities of what you can build, and it's really soft. And
neat.
Yeah.
That's very neat.
This is a craft kit that has a mold to glue on paper and make your own little trinket bowl, and that's accompanied by Ann Williams.
That's very cool.
And then this is a light stack, which is compatible with almost all brick toys, and it lights up, and it also has a little USB kit that you can plug into your computer.
Very cool.
And then these are called Snappo, which is a new concept in bricks. And not only do they snap together, but they slide,
Yes.
stack, and turn. So they have a
Yes.
lot of dimensions to those too.
Very cool. Well, Nancy Nigel from Playthings Toy Store, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me.
Head on over to the Playthings Toy Store by the Hilldale Mall and check out some of these great fun things I think that adults would enjoy too. So
Yes.
Don't go away. We've got more Talk of the Town coming up right after this. Stay tuned.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Talk of the Town. I hope you stay with us today. We've got a great show. We've got the Mad City Vegan Fest coming on to talk about the upcoming Mad City Vegan Fest and tips about how to tint your windows. But first, I'm joined now by Debbie Offerdahl from the Ultimate Veritas Spa Salon. Debbie, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here. So,
Yep.
how long have you been in the beauty industry? Tell us a little bit about yourself and, give us a little bit of a background.
Sure. Well, I've been in the industry for 35 years, and I fell in love with the industry when I went to a hair show in Chicago, and I saw the icons of my industry, Vidal Sassoon, Paul Mitchell, Horst, who created Veda. I saw them on stage, and they were making people, they were transforming people and making them look so beautiful. And everyone said, oh, I feel so good about myself. And it was so neat to see these people just get excited. And when I started training under them, utilizing their techniques, it's such a good feeling to work with a client, and when they get done, they're like, I just love how I feel. And that just enchanted me.
A lot of people don't realize that when you look good, you feel good.
True. That's the truth.
Yeah, absolutely. So, talk to us a little bit about some of the innovations that we can find at the Ultimate Veritas, and maybe you've been doing some renovations too as well.
Correct.
Talk to us a little bit about that.
Some major renovations. Well, the innovations we've added is sunless airbrush tanning, and it's amazing. We also do eyelash extensions, which we have the best product for that, which is Extreme Eyelash. I have an eyelash artist. So those kind of new products, plus we have something very, very revolutionary. It's called a lesson lounge, where you can actually come into the salon, you can come with a couple of friends or yourself, and it's a separate area, and you can actually try before you buy. It's hands-on help, where literally we put the curling in your hand, the brush, and we teach you how to do your hair. Have you ever gotten home and your stylist has done your hair and you said, well, how did they do that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure you've been through that every morning.
Oh yeah, every single morning before the show.
But but a lot of women, they get their hairstyle and it looks great, their makeup looks great, and they say, how'd they do that? So what I've inspired my designers to do is we have a separate area, and it's all set up with all the right tools and everything you'd ever need, and we teach you how to do it. So step by step, you can even use your camera, video it, and so on. So that's a really neat experience. You can have fun with it, bring some girls in,
That's really cool because, I think that kind of builds trust in your clientele because they know that you're not out to just have them keep coming back and keep coming back. You want them to be independent, and you want them to not have that dependence on you to look good all the time.
This is true. And Vidal Sassoon told me, my darling, if you don't look good, I don't look good. He was quite
Isn't that their tagline, I think?
It is, yes.
Yeah, maybe, is that where he came up with the tagline when he was talking with you, maybe?
Exactly. Well, no, not with me. I think he created that long before me.
Sure, yeah. So you got to meet Vidal Sassoon.
Absolutely. I trained under him. Paul Mitchell as well.
Wow.
Yes, some of the best. And Horst with the Veda. I remember him with his 5 little shampoos, and he was talking about natural and organic. And I was just like, wow, and now look at him now.
Yeah.
He's an amazing hairdresser.
That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Yep. So, talk to us, you obviously do some education to your clientele.
Yes.
Can you give us some tips, give our viewers some tips right now, like for hair or makeup?
Absolutely. Well, what's really fun about, I love makeup. I'm a professional makeup artist. I've done celebrities, Mandy Moore, who's a Hollywood star. I've done John Kerry, Teresa Hines, ESPN. So I love working with makeup. And the eyebrows are the best way to give your face a beautiful lift, open your eyes. And so with that, I'm really particular about having the eyebrows shaped with waxing or tweezing. Most people think that if you have your eyebrows waxed, they're going to look thinner. So by having your eyebrows waxed, you're creating a nice firm line, which actually defines the eye. And the truth is, it doesn't make them, it makes them thicker, not thinner.
Right.
And
Yeah.
lipstick, here's a tip on lipstick, ladies. If you are picking out a lipstick and you apply it and your teeth look more yellow, wrong shade. If you put a lipstick shade on and it makes your teeth look more white, right shade.
So that's kind of the rule of thumb there for lipstick.
That's a good little tip for lipstick.
Awesome, awesome. Well, I could probably use a few tips myself
Yeah, I was
for
wondering.
eyebrows. You're kind of looking at that.
What
I
you
can see
use?
your eyes moving upward here a little bit. So, well, listen, Debbie Offerdahl, thank you so much for joining us today.
You're
It was great
welcome.
having with you. Debbie works over at the Ultimate Veritas Spa Salon. Check it out. Go get your eyebrows done. I'll be following you out the door so
Thank
that I
you.
can get those done myself. And don't go away. We've got Talk of the Town coming up right after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. My next guest is Jeremy Ryan, owner of Tint Tech Window Tinting. Jeremy, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
A lot of T's to get out there.
Yeah.
So tell us what makes your company, I mean, you do obviously window tinting. The title is pretty self-explanatory, but what makes your company different from other shops in town?
Well, there's a couple of big factors. One of them is we only do window tinting. We don't do anything else, and we only tint glass. We don't tint taillights, headlights. So because of that, we have developed somewhat of a specialty. It's kind of like other shops are a general practice doctor, and we're the specialist that you go to, because that's all we do is one specific aspect of tinting businesses, and that's window tinting. The other differentiating factor is we sell carbon films for the same price that other shops sell metal films for. And just real quick, the difference between carbon and metal is carbon doesn't interfere with radio signals, cell phone navigation, GPS, radio, satellite radio, and most other shops charge $100 to $300 extra per car for carbon films, and we sell them for the same prices that they're charging for the cheaper metal films.
So you want to avoid the metal films because if you're sitting in your car, obviously that's going to have an impact on the signal that's you're getting or not getting on your cell phone then.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cell phone's the big one, but it can also interfere with navigation and radio and satellite radio as well.
Right, so very cool. So the philosophy being kind of that you do one thing and you do it really, really well.
Correct.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, you claim to be able to get, this is incredible to me, to get a car in and out in about an hour, versus other places, you know, might take 2 to 3. What's your secret?
Well, one thing is our main installer has 22 years of experience, and then not only do we have him installing, but we add another installer on top of that. So you have 2 people working on a car at a time. That would theoretically cut it in half. Once you bring the experience into it, that cuts it down even more. And I mean, quite frankly, the workers are just constantly working on your car when it's in. So they don't stop, they don't take breaks. They take breaks in between cars, not when your car is being done. So you don't see the things that you see on reviews for other shops where people are just sitting around talking to each other. That doesn't happen in our shop. And so we're able to do it in about an hour.
They keep busy over there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So do you have any sort of guarantees that you offer with your products or your services?
Yeah, we actually have a lifetime guarantee. And one thing that makes us unique is our lifetime guarantee actually includes labor as well. Most shops, if you have a problem, I mean, every once in a while there's a problem no matter where you go with your
Sure.
tinting. You might have an air bubble or something. Most shops would charge you for the labor. They'll cover the film cost, but they'll charge you for the labor. I just don't feel right as a business owner doing that, and so we cover the labor as well, and we have a really no-hassle warranty policy.
Right, so basically if it's not done right in the first place, then you'll make sure that that's covered and make sure it gets done right one way or the other.
Correct, and it's pretty rare that that happens,
Right.
but in the occasions that it does, then we definitely take care of it.
Sure, absolutely. So, you know, how does your guarantee, because I'm sure that there are other shops that do guarantees as well, how does it guarantee besides just the labor? How does that differ from other shops?
Another differentiating factor of our guarantee is if you're moving out of state, you can get warranty service anywhere in the country.
Okay.
And so if you buy our films and you end up moving to, say, California, then all you have to do is submit a form to the manufacturer of the film, and they'll send you to a shop that sells their films. It is one of the top 3 film brands in the country, so in every state there's shops that sell it.
So you don't have to drive all the way back to Madison to,
No,
to get
no.
the work done. So
No.
that's good news for people who are moving to California, I suppose.
Yeah.
So are you guys open on Sundays? Do you do any work on Sundays?
Yep, we're open 7 days a week. Actually, Sundays are one of our busier days because
Really?
everyone's off and people, you know, they don't usually have as much to do on a Sunday, but we're also open Saturdays, and we usually book up pretty quick. We do after-hours appointments as well, and our phone line, we answer after hours. It's a cellular line. So.
Okay. So you have folks that are on call, basically.
Oh, yeah.
That's very cool. Very cool. So now I know that we talked a lot about tinting car windows and so forth, but do you do houses or buildings or anything like that?
Yeah, we do. A lot of the same benefits that window tinting offers your car, you can also get in your house and your office. You can get the privacy and security. Fortunately, with houses and offices, there's no legal limits for tints, so you can go as dark as you want. We also offer a safety film so that if your glass is shattered, it doesn't break, kind of like a windshield.
Sure.
And then it also cuts your energy costs by up to 30% all year round. So in the summer, it keeps your house warmer. In the winter, it keeps it cooler, just like it does a car.
Very cool. Well, Jeremy Ryan, owner of Tint Tech Window Tinting over on Siebold Road, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Don't go away. Well, when we come back, we'll be talking with the Mad City Vegan Fest. It's Talk of the Town. Welcome back to Talk of the Town. My next guests are Hannah West and Bob Schwalb from the Alliance for Animals and the Environment. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
And you guys are going to be talking to us a little bit about the Mad City Vegan Fest, as I understand. First of all, Hannah, talk to our viewers a little bit about what's the difference, because I'm not really sure, honestly, the difference between a vegetarian and a vegan.
Sure. So vegetarian and vegan, whenever you're talking about just the diet, both of them can eat all of the plant foods that they want. Vegetarians eat some animal foods. Vegans eat just the plant foods.
So when you say animal foods, you're talking about like milk and eggs and things like that.
Yeah.
So vegetarians can eat those, vegans stay away.
Yeah, vegans stick with a completely plant-based diet.
Okay, got it. And Bob, I'm wondering if you can talk to us a little bit about the Vegan Fest. If I'm not a vegan, am I allowed to attend? Do you allow outsiders in?
You are absolutely welcome to attend.
All right.
Yes, everybody is welcome to attend. It's free. It's open to the public. It doesn't matter if you are an omnivore just curious about a vegan diet, or whether you're a longtime vegan. It doesn't matter. Anything in between. Everyone's welcome at Vegan Fest.
Sure, and of course the goal is for us to come over to your side then, I'm guessing.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So I see you brought a bunch of different stuff here. Let's talk about some of these different products that we have here.
Yeah, so one of the things that we're doing at Vegan Fest for the first time, we're going to be having a raffle every single hour, and there's going to be 15 winners every single hour. So this is the noon raffle. So if you come at noon, or if you come at 11 and put your raffle ticket in, you can get some of these items maybe. So we have cookbooks, we have some DVDs, there's gift certificates to different restaurants, different businesses. Over here there's some vegan Parmesan, a t-shirt, and then some vegan snacks, and some, looks like Bath and Body products. And you can also buy a $10 Mad City Vegan Fest water bottle for the first time as well, and I'm super excited about the water bottles.
Very cool, very cool. So, and this is just the stuff that you're giving away during the noon hour.
Yeah.
And how many times a day are you doing this then?
So there's going to be 95 winners total, 15 per hour.
15 per hour.
Yeah.
Wow. A lot of stuff. So get out there. You'll get some free stuff for sure. What can someone attending this year's festival expect to expect, Bob?
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot of stuff going on at Vegan Fest this year. You can expect to get a lot of really useful, very helpful information on ways to protect animals, ways to protect the environment, ways to protect your own health. We have an outstanding lineup of speakers this year. We have 6 speakers presenting throughout the day, talking about a wide range of vegan topics. We have something brand new this year is Ask a Vegan table, and we're going to have some very seasoned vegans, people who've been vegan for a long time, able to answer just
some of that seasoning will be on.
They'll be sprinkling some of that on themselves, and they're going to be able to answer just about any question you can imagine, related to being vegan. So maybe recipes or nutrition, or where to get some great meat substitute products at the grocery store, restaurants in the area that serve great vegan food. So they're going to have a lot of information for you. We have over 50 exhibitors this year, which is a record for us. We had to turn some away actually because we ran out of room.
Wow.
So they're going to be giving away some free samples, selling their products as well. We've got, what else do we have?
We have, for the first time, we're having a bike ride before the event by a famous vegan athlete. He's going to be leading a bike ride.
Very cool.
At 9 a.m.
Very cool.
And let's not forget about the food vendors. We've got some incredible food vendors that are going to be selling just incredibly delicious food throughout the day. And Hannah already talked about the raffle prizes. So everybody gets a raffle ticket when they walk through the door. So everyone is eligible right off the bat. And if they want to increase their odds or possibly win more than one prize, they can purchase additional raffle tickets. And all of those proceeds go to the Alliance for Animals and the Environment. We have a great kids area too. So games and activities for the kids, as well as a little outdoor water park type thing at the Goodman Center that they're going to enjoy as well. And the weather forecast is 78 and sunny, and I'm sticking to that.
Yeah, there we go. Well, Hannah, very quickly before we go, we just have a few seconds left. Where can viewers go to find out more information?
So you can find out more about the Vegan Fest at veganfest.org and more about the Alliance for Animals at allanimals.org.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Bob Schwab and Hannah West from the Alliance for Animals and the Environment and the Mad City Vegan Fest, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. That's all the time we have for Talk of the Town. We'll see you next time.